As it stands, with the growth of electric vehicles, 50% of vehicles are electric in 10-15 years, you're going to get a very large amount of battery waste that corresponds to it, and there's no infrastructure in the UK to deal with that.
It gets shipped abroad, where they recycle them by basically chopping them up into bits and burning them in a large oven.
When that battery is beginning to reach its end of life in an automotive application, perhaps when it falls down to about 80% of its original rated capacity, it still has a huge amount of value for a second life type of application.
You can combine it with things like solar power and wind, also being looked at for rail, marine applications as backup batteries as well.
This particular project is looking at taking these batteries at the end of their life in automotive and either reusing them, remanufacturing them or recycling them.
This whole area of repurposing recycling cells is new. Lithium-ion batteries are still relatively recent innovation. We want to be at the forefront of developing the legislation and the processes to ensure that these things are done at a high standard, they're done safely, and they're done with minimal environmental impact.
Can you do at scale these things that therefore create a value opportunity out of what otherwise would be a legal waste obligation?
And HSSMI, as the lead partner, sort of built this team of ourselves and the other partners to each bring something new to the table. So I think it's a really exciting, collaborative project. So from the university side at UCL, we're going to be doing these new diagnostic and metrology techniques, and that builds on a lot of the work that we've done, in particular with the National Physical Laboratory.
And that's obviously, I think, a big reason for the Faraday Challenge, is that we come up with a lot of good research, but we don't necessarily then carry it forward.
Without this money, this is a very small industry still at the moment. We wouldn't have the capability to help develop or form these consortiums of different companies, which generally would be competing against each other, and finding a solution to this big problem moving forward.